It is Sports Talk, the after party right here on Talk 104, 930 KCT's Facebook page. You can also find the episode as well, too, on our YouTube channel as well, too. Go to Talk 104.1 WKCT. Our guest after party tonight is the South Warren Spartans boys volleyball team. Wow. Yeah. And, all right, I've never met you before, Coach, but how do you pronounce your last name?
Erika Wenger.
Erika Wenger. Okay. Coach, welcome to Sports Talk.
Hi, thank you for having us. We're excited to be here.
All right, who you bring with you tonight?
This is Evan Goodworth. I just forgot your last name. Super good coaching moment there. Evan Goodworth, he is a new addition to our team this year.
Okay.
This is Reed Roebuck. He is from the team last year. And this is Wah Say, and he's also from the team last year.
Okay. Oh, so Clay didn't make it tonight.
Clay could not make it tonight.
Okay. Nope. All right. Good deal. All right. Tyler, you've covered the boys volleyball team more than I have, so let you get started with the questions, buddy.
Talking about now this is year 2 of boys volleyball being a sanctioned sport. Just kind of talk about, how that kind of feels, for you, Coach, now coaching these guys, now that you've got more familiarity with them this year as opposed to last year when this was your first year coaching them.
I still feel just as stressed.
Okay.
Boys make it stressful. No, this year has been so much fun. Definitely less stressful going in, not having to work on some of the things, rotation-wise, having some guys that know that and working through all of that has been helpful. Their energy is always what makes it fun. No matter what group I get in there, they always bring the energy.
All right, so guys, I got to ask you, when you got approached to ask to play volleyball, do you all have a volleyball background? Oh, you do? Okay, so that makes sense. So just talk about playing boys volleyball. Pull my phone in front of you so we can hear you.
My bad.
There you go.
I grew up around volleyball. I think the mic fell out.
Just take it out.
Okay.
Just pass it around like that. There you go.
I grew up around volleyball. My sister played club vol for 12 years straight, and I got to be around it. And so volleyball has always been a thing around it. Actually, the year before we had a volleyball team, I begged Erika to get a team.
Oh.
Yes, I was in her ear probably every single day. She didn't want to see me some days probably. But I begged Erika to get a team because we had an Ohio State commit at the school, and we weren't using him.
Really?
Yes.
Drew Hudson.
Drew Hudson.
Yep.
Wow.
Coach's kid.
Coach's kid.
Okay. And we were like, there's no way we don't use a guy who's D1 at our school, but we didn't. And so we finally got it. When we finally got it sanctioned, our AD was like, let's do it. So I was excited to play, and that's where I started playing like actual sanctioned boys volleyball. But I've always been around it, playing sand or playing at a gym or something like that.
All right.
So my background is I got into volleyball really late, actually. It started around middle school. I would go to, there's this place called Preston Miller, the water park. There would be people playing grass, people playing sand, and it introduced me to this whole new experience. And I loved playing sand. I loved playing with people, the experience, and the connections that I've made with people over the years through this sport, through the school, and through real life itself. It's just been great. Honestly.
This is my first year playing volleyball. I've always ever since high school I've been watching the girls play. Okay. And I really regret not playing last year because I wanted to join, but I was too nervous to play. But ever since high school I've been looking at it. Yeah.
Yep. For the players, just talk about the season last year. I know for two of you that y'all were on the team last year, but just talk about, how a special of a run that was. The team winning the first region championship in the first year of existence for KHSAA volleyball, and then making a pretty good run in the state tournament.
We had a lot of fun. I'll say that. I think one of the biggest reasons we were asked a lot of times, how did y'all even make it that far? Compared to some of the teams like Trinity or St. X, these guys have had kids who played for 8 years straight, and I'm talking club ball 8 years straight. They've played travel, they've done all these things. And we played against some teams that had that. Wes Jessamine had an outside, and he was really good. And they had a right side who was also very good. These guys played club ball. They had done all these things. But the one thing that I think we did, not better than them, but we did really well, was just being able to look at each other and say, hey, let's just have fun and beat them. let's just outwork them. Let's make them work as hard as they can to beat us. And we did, and we made it work. Start of the season, we lost to Ohio County, our first game in 5 sets, and we got so mad about it after that we didn't even realize how well we did for a team who had just started. And then the second time we go to their house, we lose in 5 sets. And so we get to the regional championship, and we're going into the 5th set, and we're like, we're not losing this one. We can't. And we didn't. We luckily pulled it out of the mud, and we had some fun, and we won. And so it was just, I think we just learned how to trust each other and have fun. We had a really good supporting crew. We had Connor Bear and Thad Hall we're missing this year, but, they're coming to each and every game that they can to support us because they're still a part of that brotherhood that we started last year. So I think we just continue to have fun. Well, what do you got to say about it?
I actually only have one word to say about that season last year, and the word is magical. It was a really great season. It started off low, just like Reed said, but with our seniors, they graduated already. Connor Bear and Thad Hall, they were one of the greatest best players I've ever played with. With that season, it came with a lot of ups and downs. Of course, our losses to Ohio, which were probably our region rivals, but we also had a lot of ups. We won against most of our teams in the region, and we also beat them in the region finals, of course. It was great being with people. It was a great first season. I loved being able to play volleyball as a sport against actual people, against actual competition, and it was just a real dream of mine that I've had since middle school.
All right, so for players, introduce yourself, what position you play, and what's your role?
I'm Reed Roebuck. I am a DS, is what it's considered. It's called a defensive specialist.
Okay.
So usually around the time I'm not playing in the front row, as much as I beg to play in the front row. But
We got a lot of beggars.
we've got a lot of beggars on the
Okay.
team. It's just because we all want to play either more or we just want to try something new.
Okay.
And so, but I play in the back row for, and I did the same thing last year. I'll play in the back for 3, and then I'll rotate out for the person that's coming in to block and hit for 3. So I play that position called DS.
All right.
My name is Evan Goodworth. I play middle. My role is to just get blocks and get kills, really.
You're up front in the middle then?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah. Our other middle is Clay, the one that couldn't make it here.
All right.
And just like Reed's rotation, I go in for 3 and he'll go in for 3 right after me.
So you go outside, middle, outside, or you stay in the middle primarily the whole time?
Yeah, middle, outside, and then I'll rotate out. And whenever I go back in, I'll go to oppo,
Okay.
middle, and
Middle,
outside. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
My name is Wah Say, and I play a special position called the libero.
All right.
It's a mainly defensive position. I do go in for 3, but when I try to rotate offense, I'm not allowed to. So I usually have to just stay in the back. I consider our liberos and defensive specialists like the unsung heroes. We're not the outsides or middles, getting the kills, getting the big shots, and getting the crowd riled up. But when we get these balls up, when we save them from other like pro people hitting at us and tipping it over us, we just want y'all to know that we are what we are, and that being a libero and being defensive specialists, they're really good.
I will admit, when I did the story last year, one of the things that always got brought up was always Ohio County this, Ohio County that. The reason we lost this because we lost to Ohio County because of this. Line. I just remember thinking when y'all first said Ohio County, I'm like, that's the first thing that comes to my mind is Coach Wenger always saying, this is why we lost to Ohio County because we served the ball too much in the net.
We do. We do serve a lot in the net.
Serve the ball into the net a lot. Or to the back wall.
What was your practice today?
Oh, we didn't do anything but serve.
Okay. All right.
Today was a serving day.
All right. Okay. So, Coach, I think help me if I or correct me if I'm wrong. You was coaching with the girls as well too, right?
Yes.
So, talk about boys volleyball. The difference between coaching with the girls and guys.
It's just a different atmosphere. The energy, girls, we're mental. We take everything to heart and we think about everything. And luckily for boys, they don't. And so they get over, mistakes way easier. They're there to pump each other up. it's just a different atmosphere with them. The way that they play, the way that they encourage each other.
Is the speed of the game faster with boys than it is
Oh,
girls?
100%. I would never want to be a line judge.
Oh, wow.
I could not keep up with that and look around and, see where if it's in or out. But the game is way faster, way more aggressive. The plays are bigger, I feel like, when we get going in rallies and stuff. But overall, volleyball is the same. You know what I mean? The mentality needs to be the same, girls or for boys. So they just handle it a little bit different. But I don't know. They like to dig really deep holes and then work their way out of them. So they play a different game than what I would play anyways.
Okay.
I got a head shaker over here.
That's a shot. No, she's just taking shots. Man. Nah, I'm just joking. We do dig ourselves into holes that we can't sometimes get out of, but we get bailed out of it, or we've worked our way really well up there.
They've done good this year at working their way out. Every third set so far, we've
Held on.
Yeah, I don't know what we've done third set, but we've come out and won them. But they've dug a little hole and had to work their way out. So
take me through this, because not everybody in this region has a boys volleyball team. So who's in your district and who's in your region?
So we don't really have districts, is the way it works, because there's not enough in the one area to kind of make a district. So we're in by regions. We are Region 1. We have Adair County, Ohio County, Whitesville, Trinity, Allen County, and Greenwood.
Wow.
They got added as well this year, and they are a competitive team. Oh, and Hart County, yes.
Oh, so you got 7 teams in your region?
Yes.
Wow.
Did y'all mention Ohio as well?
Yeah, don't worry, Ohio. They're in there.
Oh, I made sure.
We made
Made
sure.
sure.
My besties, Ohio, you guys are in here.
Mercy. So with the success from last season, did you see the more interest from guys want to play boys volleyball this year compared to last year?
I don't know that I would say more. I think more serious players this year. Last year we had an influx of people just coming out to try out. They weren't even sure if they knew what they were doing. And it was kind of a lot last year. This year I felt like we had a lot of people that came that were serious about volleyball, really trying to be different. Kind of like Evan. He was like first one in the open gym trying to help set up the net, learn the terms, all that kind of stuff. And I feel like that was a lot of the different groups that we had this year.
Okay.
Nice. I just want to kind of pop back from last year also. Getting to host a couple of those state games. I believe y'all hosted West. I'm sorry, I'm going to pull up the schedule from last year for you guys to make sure that y'all were able to host Southwestern and West Jessamine, and y'all were able to come out with wins in those. Just talk about the environment of being able to host a couple of state tournament games in y'all's own gymnasium.
I honestly, last year was like a big fever dream to me, and I'm like, they agree. A lot of it, I'm just like, I don't even remember the emotion. I just remember how we felt as a team. Like, it was never about like, oh my gosh, we're hosting. I don't even remember us like ever saying that. It was just like, holy cow, we have done this. We're going to continue to do this. The West Jessamine game was a little interesting. The tornado sirens went off during that game, and we had to load everybody up, and we had to sit for an hour and redo warm-ups and come back out. So that was kind of fun. A little interesting story on the, host and stuff. But it was cool to host. I definitely enjoyed that, but it's not something I remember because this team was just, their chemistry and their energy was crazy, and that's what I remember every day building with them.
Coach, for those who don't know about you, talk about your volleyball background.
Oh gosh, I don't know. I've been playing since I started in rec ball as a little kid, probably in 2nd or 3rd grade. Played all through high school, played club ball. I did not play in college, but I did a lot of stat keeping for my college team and some other things. Moved down here. I'm from Illinois originally. So moved down here, started coaching. First job was at Moss Middle School here. Good old Moss. And then I moved on, went to South. I was the middle school coach there for a long time, 5 years. Then I did 3 years of high school for the girls. And I've done 2nd year with the boys here. So it's just, I've been around it my whole life. A lot of my family plays. We're just big into it. So been around it all my life.
I just want to get your thoughts, Coach, because you mentioned last year, I think you had trouble mentioning the soccer player's name. I think you said Messi, but I think you're trying to say Ronaldo. I think is what you were
Correct. I
trying to
was
say.
trying to say that. That is still our ace cheer.
Yeah, there you go. The ace cheer. That was great.
So it's a what now?
An ace cheer. So an ace is when someone serves the ball and either one or two touches, they can't get the ball over.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So if they no touch it and it's in, that's an ace. If they hit it and they shank it, or if they just comes off weird,
Right.
that's a ace. And if they go 1, 2 and they still can't get to it, that's also an ace.
Okay.
And so after you ace, some teams have cheers.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Ours is if you've ever watched Ronaldo, the soccer player, he's one of the most famous soccer players of all time, probably considered the GOAT.
I wouldn't know that.
She wouldn't know that. And so he does this thing where he jumps, turns around, and says "Su," and "Su" is just yes in Portugal,
Right.
or
Mhm.
Portuguese. And so we do that because I think I saw it on a TikTok video and mentioned it to them.
TikTok, my goodness.
Instagram, TikTok, one of the two. And we were just like, you know what, let's go for it because it wasn't anything like inappropriate, and most people would understand it our age.
Yes.
Most people our age.
Not your coach, but that's fine.
Most people our age would understand who we're talking about when we do that serve. So we just decided to go with that. Now we've tried to come up with new ones this year, and she's vetoed them all. So
Really? Why, Coach? Why?
they're not good.
Oh, okay.
They also agree that
That's fine.
there is nothing better than the one that they came up with last year, but they're working really hard to try to find one. So I'll let them keep trying.
Okay. By any chance, to help the guys with their skills, do you implore the girls that are available to help out, to maybe help out some during the volleyball as well too? Maybe?
They do a lot. We have a lot of extra help, hands and things. People willing
Okay.
to come in and just hit at the boys.
Okay.
Working on stuff like that, getting help for setters and stuff like that. The girls came in last year actually, and they helped me teach the boys rotation, where to go on the floor, how to do it. It was like I didn't know a better way to teach them, and to see it played out is different than to stand there and play it out. So the girls did come and help me big time last year. I've had several that have come and helped this season. They offer to help keep book, do libero track and help work the table, stuff like that. I think they're as excited that we have a men's volleyball team as, the boys are as well. So.
Yeah, for the guys, just talk about kind of learning from some of them because they've had experience for a long time. Have y'all been able to take some tips if y'all learned to help y'all grow your game from them?
Definitely. I have PE for my second block, and there's this girl. Her name's Zoe. She's actually committed to a college, and I learned a lot from her. She's a really good volleyball player, and I also want to reiterate and just shout out the girls volleyball team. They're really good. Some of them have offers, and they're a really well-developed team, and I really hope the best for them. Their background and their knowledge in the sport helped me grow as a person and as an athlete on the libero, especially. So, yeah.
Obviously, I didn't play last year, so they didn't get to teach me rotation or anything, or teach me really anything. But me and Coach would we watched the YouTube videos on how to do rotation. Whenever it was just us in a class.
Okay.
And that really helped me. And my girlfriend, she played volleyball for the girls team, and she's helped me a little bit, but she didn't play my position. She played libero, so she can't really help me with that. But she's pretty smart at what she does.
I've gotten a lot of help from all the girls team. My girlfriend played volleyball all her life, and things like that. Yeah, we kind of play the similar position. She played libero and DS. I don't play libero. I played DS, but I think a lot of times people will say the girls and guys game are so different, and it's true. The girls and the guys game are so different, but at the end of the day, it's still volleyball. And at the high school level right now, where it is, the boys and the guys game right now in Kentucky volleyball is very similar, just because the guys have not gotten to the advanced level of where it's close enough to college ball. So we're still in the early stages, but soon enough we'll probably start taking our big steps and getting there. But I do think that there's a lot to learn from the girls game that can be translated into the guys.
But the coach said earlier, though, the guys' game's at a faster pace than his girls.
No doubt. Definitely. But I think just because of how low how like low experience everyone is, and like besides like the Lexington teams,
Right.
it's kind of hard to say that, you know, like these guys that are still new to the game, like they're still on the baby steps where these girls have been playing since like 8U. So it's like they could help out any type of guy that they want. Like any guy that's asking to play volleyball, I would say go to a girl first.
A lot of volleyball is like the formation, the setup, our defense is all the exact same. The way that girls and guys set up right now is all the same. So they can be helpful in, you know, knowing your position, what you should be covering, where you're supposed to be helpful, because they play similar positions. Even if it's a faster pace, they're still running in the same kind of areas. So it just, they give a lot of helpful advice to the boys, and they come to a lot of our games and are good supporters.
I guess vice versa. Do y'all help the girls out during their season too as well?
We
said no?
We provide voices. We provide
They're
the
good
energy.
supporters, but
We're great supporters. We don't know the game as much as they do. Like I've played club ball this past year, and I can say for right now, I haven't played 8 straight years of club ball. I haven't paid that much money in club ball. The girls have done so much. Like if you go ask a girl in any high school, college, or like high school volleyball right now, you can say, "Did you play club ball?" I will tell you, 12 out of 12 of those players will say, "Yeah." They won't deny it, because if right now if you don't play club ball, it's hard to make any. I wouldn't say it's hard to make.
I wouldn't say it's hard to make. It's just a lot of, you know, it benefits you to continue to play your sport all year, even in your off season, to continue to work on your, you know, skills and things like that. But I also encourage, like Art Corbin, one of our JV players, he does track as well, so he alternates between track and volleyball, and I think it's important for him to do other sports as well. So.
Well, I was thinking like on lines like for example, last year Bowling Green had Amira Bailey. You know, she's so tall, so and so forth like that. Could y'all maybe like come to practice and simulate possibly what she does to get the girls, you know, a chance to prepare for something like that? You know, something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no doubt. Okay. Definitely. We weren't able to do it last year or like this upcoming year just because of the boys volleyball team was so new, and the schedule, and also the injury factor. I mean, we don't want to, if a girl comes over, and especially us guys who have bigger feet and can't stay out of the net, we'll land on their side and either roll their ankle or we'll roll our own. And then we're either taken out for our season, or we're really don't want to hurt them while they're in their season. So it's kind of hard. Now, we could stand on a box and simulate Amira Bailey. Yeah. But there's a possibility. It's just hard to find the time, in my opinion.
Okay.
It's also hard when it might be different this year, but when the coach was the same.
Yeah, it might be, yeah.
Had a lot of other athletes that play other sports, other things during that time, and when I got into girls season, it was about the girls, working with them, doing stuff, and then when I switch back and forth. Now I don't have to, but
all right.
You know, you guys got something coming up, Patriot Classic. Y'all are got Buckhorn and Adair County that y'all gonna be playing coming up. So kind of talk about that, because I didn't see Buckhorn last year on the schedule. I don't think so. You guys are playing a brand new team outside, obviously, of y'all playing your region and those that were at state last year. So kind of talk about the y'all taking part in the Patriot Classic at ACS.
We just played Adair last night, so excited to see them again, but kind of looking forward more to seeing Buckhorn and just seeing what new teams are bringing. When we played Greenwood, they surprised us. They played really, really well, had a lot of potential, so I'm just excited to see what kind of other teams are going to show up and how they're going to play against us. And not just us, everyone.
Okay.
Yeah. So this Patriot Classic, it's going to be on Saturday. I'm really excited about it because while I'm saying that, Buckhorn is a new team, and then Adair County, we played them yesterday, and they did surprise me a little bit too. But what I want to say is that on the Patriot Classic, what I was going to say is that actually we were supposed to have 3 matches that day, but Ohio County actually called out of that. They didn't want to, I guess they didn't want to. Well, sorry,
Here we go with the shade, Wah Say. It's fun. Things happen.
I'm also a little studier. So Buckhorn, I know they're a Region 6 team, and they did have a team last year, and I tried looking at their stats, and honestly, I want to say, no Jakes, but we're going to have a good Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm excited to see new teams, and I'm just excited for the expansion of men's volleyball. As a sport, right now, like there's no SEC team sanctioned schools for men's volleyball. I know that sounds crazy. No SEC team has a team for volleyball. It's either the Big Ten or like all these really coastal teams. Like if you look at the left side of the western side of the U.S. and you look at the eastern side, the western side demolishes us when it comes to volleyball. Right. And of course it's like a coastal sport. Like you get to play it on the beach and stuff like that. So of course they're gonna have more teams. But I just want to see the expansion of it. Like we lost a big team this past year in college volleyball called Grand Canyon University, and they were big in the volleyball, but they had to because funding. It's hard to find funding for people who don't go and watch men's volleyball because people call it boring at a high level because it's just first ball kill, net in the serves. And so it's just hard to think, but I'm just happy that there's expansion and more teams coming to men's volleyball because I think that's what the sport needs. It just needs to grow. It needs more people around it, and more people around it means more fun. And more fun means just, more fun. So,
Yes.
There you go.
I'm excited for Saturday to play these teams, but to be honest, if we play like we did last night, we're gonna struggle. We didn't play very good last night. Like whenever energy got low, like the whole team started doing pretty shaky. But once we start picking each other up, then we pick the pace back up and start doing good.
This team.
Go ahead.
This team thrives on energy. So when they're up there and they're having fun, they are demolishing. When they start to lose it, they lose it big.
Okay. So obviously, does Coach Wenger put y'all through a film session of what y'all do and so forth like that? I'm sure she's tough on y'all, isn't she?
She's very. I wouldn't say she's tough on us, but she's what a coach should be. We're very thankful for Wenger, just not only for what she does, but how she does it for us. You know, a lot of times, like when we're in film and stuff, she isn't asking she isn't berating us or saying you should have done this, you should have done that. She asks questions. She'll be like, hey, how could you have fixed that, and what should you have done? Because the way you do that, volleyball is such a sport of repetition and mistakes. If you make more mistakes, you are going to lose in volleyball. So if we can minimize mistakes by just saying, hey, how can you fix it, rather than say, hey, you should have done this, it makes a completely total difference in that player's mind. Because when you tell them something like, man, you should have done that, but obviously you didn't, we lost the point. But how does that make that player feel? They're like, oh, well, I suck, you know? Rather where you say, hey, how could you have fixed that? And they would have been like, I could have done this. And then you're like, yeah, try that next time.
Right.
And so maybe that just changes the mental, maybe a little bit better compared to making someone feel like they didn't do it right. And Coach Wenger does that amazingly. She just tells us, hey, learn how to fix it, and then we can do this better. Now, there are times when we have to be berated, but that's usually when we're being dumb. like if we give up on a play, or if we do something if we're not giving effort, she's going to get mad.
Okay.
She doesn't care about the technicals. She cares about the technical stuff. She doesn't give us much
You're right. Energy and chemistry and all of that is more important to me than the skill. I will always, volleyball is a game of mistakes. There's going to be mistakes, but you can control the outcome by how you react to mistakes. And I feel like that shows a lot about a team when you can come back from big deficits, when you can come back from, losing a point or whatnot. How you recover shows more of a volleyball team.
So with not many schools offering boys volleyball, it's going to be hard to put the schedule together, is it not?
It is extremely hard. This year we got, we played 12 games last year?
Including try matches. We played 12 regular, just games at someone's house or at our house. We played 12 of those. But in total, including tri-match games, we were 17-4, so we played 21 games.
Okay, all right.
Including tri-matches. Now, tri-matches do not go to 5 sets, so it's hard to call them games.
It goes to 3, right?
Right,
Yeah,
we do best 2 out of 3 just to get
the games moving.
That's a lot of games in one day.
Yeah.
It
Especially
is.
5
Yeah,
sets,
we start usually about 5:30, and then play next one's at 6:30, and the next one's at 7:30. So it's set up more like how girls is, when your freshmen play, your JV and your varsity, but it makes for a long night. So scheduling is really difficult. We would like to find more tournaments. Right now, we were just talking about this tournament Saturday. Like, we've already played majority of these teams, and we're going to play majority of these teams again because a lot of them are in our region. Allen County's going to be there. Greenwood's going to be there. Adair. Like, we play them all. So we would like to get out and about, venture out, maybe go up to Lexington, go to Louisville, down Tennessee.
Okay.
We'd like to find some tournaments elsewhere just to kind of see what else there is for us.
I was going to ask you about Tennessee because I think Tennessee does have men's volleyball.
They do.
That's
yeah.
what I think,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just again, hard to schedule and make time and everything, and getting
Right.
buses and some of that travel because it's so much further. Can't do it just on a regular school night. Got to plan for weekends. And
right.
then we try to get in, tournaments that way. But we do what we can with what
we got.
games we get. Yeah.
For the players, one of the things when I did the story last year was that Coach Wenger holds y'all accountable, and I'd say does it very well, because one of the things I always hear is about so and so floated, or nope you hit the net or whatever or not. And I saw the good old 50 wall touches they got to do up there on that wall. But just talk about the way that she holds y'all accountable for those.
Wait a minute. Help me out. What's floated? What's that?
A float is like a serve.
No, when you guys are floating. Like
When you're floating. Floating.
Let's let the middle blocker explain floating.
Because you just practiced that today too.
Yes, I did. So whenever you're going to block, like on your right, like in the middle, you're going to block to your right, you have to run over there. But she wants us to stop and then go straight up. But all of us on like that play in the front row, we always jump and keep floating to the right. Like we don't
So they're
stop and
floating
then
past
jump
the blocker
straight up.
or the
Yeah.
hitter. And
Instead
then
of going straight up, you're like,
Yeah.
Yes.
Floating to the left and
Okay.
right, and then the
Gotcha.
ball always goes where we're supposed to be blocking instead of
okay.
Where they're
yeah.
floating.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now go back and answer the question. Sorry about that. I'm learning about boys volleyball. I'm learning. So
You're good. Oh, sorry about my mistake. Moving on. Coach is really good at making you like self-actualize like what you did wrong and how to fix yourself.
Okay.
Whenever you do something wrong, especially like she'll help you like talk to you about it in film. And I remember in film like we had a whole paper and it was about questions, and it was about all personal and also about the team. Like, what did you think you did wrong on this set, or what do you think you did wrong on this one play that you think you could have done better? But also she mostly makes it about the team, because obviously one really good person can help a team, but as a whole, it's all about the team itself and not just that one really good person.
Okay.
She's really good at helping you realize what you're doing wrong, and then and if you're still doing it, she'll still help you fix it. And she's a really resilient coach, and I really respect that. She's helped me do a lot of my mistakes especially last year, because that was my sophomore year, and I was really, really scared at the time. Like, wasn't more scared, more like stressed actually, because these teams were older, bigger, more experienced. I know Ohio County, they had like a bunch of seniors who played club, and especially Trinity, they had one really good kid with offers. But with all these mistakes that we're making, Coach, with her experience and her knowledge, she's helping us be better and be stronger, and she's helped us, and especially you can tell by this year, we're currently undefeated.
okay.
Always talking about it. You got it.
Yeah, I think she's doing really good with like coaching us. Obviously, this is my first year, so the first day at open gym, what's it called?
Oh boy.
I didn't do very well, and like she like taught me how to do everything I need, like for my position I needed to know. And the next open gym that I came to, she was asking people like if I had gotten like training before the next open gym, like because she did like a really good job of telling me what I need to do and like what I need to study on. It's just one thing I think that she could like do better on coaching is punishing us more. Because we have a few people on our team that, like, even if you tell them something, like, they won't fix it. Like, she doesn't ever make us run whenever I think she should.
You just give her plenty of ideas now. Come
Duly
on. Now.
noted. Tomorrow's practice will be lit up with running.
Oh,
No, I'm just
wow.
kidding.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes the team has to run to understand what they're doing.
That's right.
So
That's right.
We don't run often, and I could make them run more, but at the end of the day, I know that I'm respected. I respect them. Those that come and show up every day, they're proving it on the floor every day, and they're working hard. And it doesn't really affect our chemistry. Like, again, that's super important to me. A volleyball team that can play through anything together is going to be a good volleyball team. And so the fact that we can do that just works for me.
Now, do you have any assistant coaches helping you as well too, or?
I kind of got some volunteers. We got volunteer assistant coaches.
All
A couple. Thad Jones is one. Reed's dad helped us majorly last year, but just kind of, helps us line judge a lot. Is our announcer at games and things like that.
All right.
As for assistants, no, it's a lot of just me and the boys.
Okay.
And like I said, that's never been. They're super great. I mean, yes, we got a couple talkers, but they're really great about listening. They're coachable. They're respectful. So it's never been an issue for us. You are the talker, but it's fine.
I'm not the talker. Let's not say that. I'm not the talker. I'm a talker. I'm not the talker. We
They're
know
a
who
good
the
group.
talker is.
Well, let me ask you this. I mean, for your home matches, how's the student support come out? Has the student body come out and support you guys pretty well? I mean, I know you got baseball, softball, tennis, track and field,
A pinch.
all that going on. It's a lot of sports going on at the same time. But I mean, have you gotten the support from students come out there and give you a nice student section during games or what?
So last year was a lot. Last year we had a lot of people in our student section. This year it's been slim pickings. South Warren, I hope you're listening. It's been slim pickings a little bit with the student section. We are picking some great themes, so I wish they would show up. But there is a lot. Like just last night, there was a lacrosse game at home. There was a baseball game at home. There is a lot of things going on.
It is.
We do have people. I know of several who came and stayed for 15-10 minutes and then bop to the next one. We do get some that try and stuff. So. And we also go live, so we have a lot of grandparents and things that kind of stay home, and just make it easier for them. So
it's kind of hard right now.
It's kind of hard right now, but I think a reason why we had such a big turnout last year, a first-year team going to a state tournament and hosting that state tournament.
Yes.
I mean,
It was huge.
It was huge. I mean,
huge.
Nobody's going to be
crowds.
nobody's going to miss a team playing in a state tournament,
No,
especially even if it's a boys volleyball team that they don't really even care about. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, as long as they're they went to state, hearing that in any type of sports talk at a high school level,
And made the Final Four.
Yeah. We should have went to the champion.
That's so crazy.
It's fine.
Just chill. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
So-
We really wanted that Henry Clay win. We wanted to just push him, but we didn't push ourselves.
So, I mean, okay, you got to help me out because I'm new to the boys volleyball portion of this. How did y'all get to host a state? I mean, was it just pure tournament y'all, or y'all by best record or something, or just how'd that happen? Or,
So when we went in the region, when we went to region, we just kind of all met. It was the first year for a lot of us, and so we all just drew numbers and we got seated that way. It was all because we didn't didn't even all play each other the same amount. I played Ohio County 4 times last year, but I only played Hart and Adair twice.
Okay.
So we couldn't do based on wins and losses and things like that. So we just went in and kind of did a random
blind draw.
Right.
Okay.
And then from there, we just determined if you lost, you would have to travel, and the winner would host the next game, and kind of things like that. And then that's how it continued on from there. So once we continued to winning, then we got to host the first round. Then we won again, so we hosted second round. and then we were Final Four, so you have to go up to Lexington and play. So
GRC. You got to go George Rogers Clark High School.
Winchester.
Good old Winchester.
Tackett's backyard. Obviously. He don't like to travel. He doesn't. No. It's a known fact. Dang, Tyler, I think it was that funny.
I just didn't think you just pulled that out.
Well, it's a known fact. I mean, everybody knows it.
All right.
Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. He likes to stay in Lexington and Winchester. He doesn't go anywhere else but those two places. Okay, so is there pressure on you guys based on the success of last season to have that same kind of success as you did last year?
There's pressure, but I don't think our team feels it. And I know that sounds like a cocky way of saying it, but
yeah,
when I say it like that, it's because we don't make ourselves feel this pressure.
Okay.
We go, hey, we're a new team. And we may not even be a new team. We're missing 2 people and we gained 1. But the reason why we say we're a new team is because it's a whole new year. There's new kids that could come out of nowhere and hit really well against us. And we have some kids who came in and are doing just the same thing. We have people who come in each and every single day wanting to be a better volleyball player than they were yesterday. So I think that we don't feel the pressure because we want to work so bad. We want to have fun. We want to be a team. We want to encourage each other. We want to do these things because we want to win. We want to go back to the Final Four. We want to be, at least our senior crew has said, we want to be the first people to have played on the team and have gone to state each time they played.
Okay.
And I hope that the 27 class, the class after us, keeps that same mentality of like, hey, we played once it first came out. We're going to keep going to state until we leave. Because I just think that not only can they do it, but I know that this year we can push that far.
And I feel like this team they still know that they're learning. And so that's a big thing. Like today we've been playing 2 years and today we slowed serving down. And like, that's one of the first things you learn in volleyball. And like, we're still just talking about it.
Okay.
And so I feel like they take it day by day, game by game. We just work through stuff slowly. If we feel as a whole that there's something that needs to be worked on, we'll just stop and work on it. If I feel, they talk to me all the time about, hey, I don't think this is working. I'll be like, let's look at it. So as we just work as a whole unit, I feel like very, very well. There's a lot of, I wish there was more communication on the floor when you're playing, but there's a lot of communication just between us in general. They're all friends at school. Mm-hmm. I can't keep them out of Buchanan Park. They play there every day, all day.
Wow. Okay.
Like they'll leave my practice for 2 hours. Like they'll come to practice for 2 hours. They'll leave and they'll go play for another 2 or 3 at Buchanan.
Wow. Okay.
The other day they did get in trouble because they went and played for 2 hours before our home game.
We were slumped.
Why?
And then they did not play
Guys,
well.
why?
They just love it. I mean, that's all.
But you shouldn't play before a game, though.
I know,
guys.
right?
Come on, guys.
It's the grind. We just
How
I
about
feel
play
better that
after
you
the
guys are
game?
saying
How about
it.
play after the game?
Buchanan's not open then.
Oh my gosh. I feel better that you guys are supporting me because I feel like, man.
No,
it's
you're
really-
right. We have learned our lesson. We aren't gonna push
I
ourselves
didn't even
on a
make
game
them
day.
run. That's how nice I am.
No, we should have ran.
Yeah, you should have.
We should have ran.
They
You should
should have
have.
ran.
Yeah.
They won the game, so I said, okay, but you should have ran.
If they would have pushed
worry.
a fourth set, we would have ran.
Oh yeah, the notes are being taken. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Taking the receipts are being collected now.
This is on YouTube. I can go back and listen. You know?
On
right.
YouTube.
Yeah, it is. And Facebook page too. as well.
If you need to be in a team meeting, it's like, I don't remember this.
got
Talk
the
10
film,
Talk
don't worry.
104, 93 KCT. Bam,
right.
search it up.
That's right.
Bam, it's right there
This'll
on the
be the
page.
next
We did
film
talk
session.
about this. We actually did because I had 3 of my players on. And yeah, we talked about it. So it's that kind of thing. Oh man.
So not all schools, of course. I mean, like the smaller schools probably will not be able to have boys volleyball because of the numbers and so forth like that. But the larger schools like South Warren, Bowling Greens, Greenwoods, Warren Eases, Barron County, Allen, stuff like that, and so forth. How can, I guess, in your own view, get this pro game of boys volleyball to grow, where more schools that has the numbers can actually do boys volleyball?
Just continue to try to get as many games as you can. I know we have created several social media pages. Like we're just trying to get it out there for people to see. I'm
sorry.
thinking about the Instagram that you guys created. They labeled it South
Bench Warmers.
Warmers.
Is
So,
that the name of the Instagram
That's
page?
the name. We are changing
Yep.
it. But
are you on it right now?
Ding, ding, ding. Right
South
here.
Warren Bench Warmers or South Bench Warmers.
It's South Bench Warmers.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
It just says, and then the bio just says WHS Men's Volleyball Official.
Wow, official.
So
That's,
what's wrong with the title of South Bench Warmers? What's wrong with
I
that?
just feel like we need a little bit more official name. Went to Final Four. Maybe should have a little bit more official. But
Or put into bio
Spartans Final Four?
No, 2025 First Region Champs.
yeah, we should. Maybe we
Yeah,
should.
there you
ask
go.
that. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's a good one.
So I think just getting it out there. I know one thing that we did, which I was excited that we had enough kids. We added a JV team this year. So
Oh, really? Okay.
we have.
I do see a JV score on here, so there
We
you
do.
go.
They had their first game last night. Adair also, they're the only ones in our region who have a JV team as well.
Wow.
So
Okay.
Adair and I played a JV set last night. We won. But Adair was good. They showed up good. And I just think it's great even for these teams, these JV players, we have several 8th graders, we have a 7th grader on the team, like getting them involved, starting to get them working out the skills. We got an 8th grader who plays basketball, gonna be tall, gonna be good, want to start working with him now, like getting him developed. And I think just spreading the word that way, the boys have been, like I said, Reed played club out of Owensboro this past season in his off year. So getting, talking to people about that, just getting the word out about it and getting people involved in it. I know Warren Central's looking for a coach. They just don't have somebody that's played.
So they're doing boys volleyball too?
They want to. It's out there.
Yep.
They're looking for a coach.
Warren Central is also doing one too. I did see it on Twitter. So,
wow.
Yeah.
I did find it.
I'm excited for them.
So we have Greenwood, South, and now Warren Central doing boys volleyball.
They don't have a team yet.
They don't have a team
they're
yet.
trying to. They're working on it.
just posted out that they're looking for a coach, but I think they would have a lot of interest. We know some kids from there. We've had some try to sneak into our open gyms because they just want to play. So I mean, Dom,
Andy.
Well, yeah, but so we hope that it grows more in our. We would love to not have to travel on a Tuesday night an hour and 15 minutes away, but we do what we do because we love it.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's great. No, I just kind of want to ask y'all about what have y'all done, what is y'all's team goals that y'all set for yourselves going into this year? Because I know it feels like, this year you got more of a target on your back because y'all won the region last year. So, what's the team goals going to be for this year for you guys for the 2026 South Warren Spartans boys volleyball team?
Yeah, I just want us to have a good season, which I know we are going to have. We're starting off really, really well for this whole season in general, and I want us to make it to state. That's the real thing. I want to play Henry Clay again. I want to see the West Jessamine team and Southwestern teams that we beat on our road to the state championship, and I want to see how they've matched and how they fared, and just that in general.
I just want to have a lot of fun playing since it's my first year, and I never played any high school ball. I played basketball my whole life, but I never tried out for the team.
Okay.
And this is my first high school sport, so I just want to have fun with it and see how it goes. Definitely make it to state.
Okay.
Definitely want to make it to state.
Compared to last year, we just wanted to win as much as we could. Okay. Last year, we just wanted to have fun and win. I think this year is just keeping the course. Stay the route that we've tried to stay since the start of the season. We said we set our sights on state, so let's just chug along until we get there. I think as a team, we know what we want to do. I think it just comes down to, can we do it as a team? We haven't been we are such a team that loves to get all the highlights we can, but sometimes we got to figure out just how to get a easy point that is not cool looking. I think the non-cool looking points are the ones that are hardest for us because all we want to do is make our points look as cool as possible.
Yep.
And so I think that we as a team right now, we have to learn that even the non-cool points are still the same amount of points as the cool ones are. Okay. I think we're doing, but besides that, we're having that same mindset of last year. Let's go out there, let's have fun, and let's win. So.
And Coach, what's your goal for the season?
Same thing as last year.
Okay.
Survive. No, just to learn the lingo of the right people and not mess up on camera, But I just want them, my goal every year is for them to just be confident in themselves at the end of every game, at the end of every season. I already feel that from last season to this season. Obviously, first couple games last year was a little chaotic. They had to learn everything. They had just put it into play. And already this season, they've jumped in and they have helped our JV. Our JV had no issues running rotation at the game the other day. They looked fabulous. Great. They did look really good.
No issues.
Okay. Anyway, so they pick on me a lot. Listen, okay? So
you pick on us a lot.
We work well together, let me tell you. We're a good unit. But just a lot. They've been really helpful in when not having an assistant, stepping up, being good leaders to the JV. And I think that encourages kids to want to come out more, too. They see how fun it is. They see how willing and great, the older upperclassmen are. And so that makes you want to play a sport like that, too. And so I just think making the energy, making it look, not just look fun, it is fun, but showing everyone else how fun it can be.
That is great.
I
Outstanding.
love our JV team. I would like to shout out Pal and Tristan. Those are my boys.
They're on JV team?
They
on the
are on
JV
JV
team.
team, yes.
Those two guys come in every single day, and they ask questions. They're engaged. Like
That's
the
good.
entire
That's
JV,
good.
the
Yes.
entire JV team shows up, and like they are only gonna play maybe.
I think they got 3 games.
They have 3 games. This
Oh,
entire,
wow.
The
Wow.
rest of the time, they're playing against us.
Okay.
Like at practice.
They're
That's
doing a lot of practice, so they'll be in tip-top shape for next year.
Yeah, they'll be in
Okay.
great shape for next year. But you know what they do? They still show up. Knowing that they only have 3 games, they're not missing practice or doing anything. They're coming, and they're like, you know what? I want to be here. I want to have fun. I want to play volleyball. So I think it's just the JV team our JV team is just, they're such a nice group. They're such an awesome group. So
That's how you build a program.
Yep.
That's how you build it right there. It starts from the ground up.
Yeah,
That's it.
I think that right now our JV team, like our team next year, will be pretty solid just because of how awesome that they are.
Okay.
Just getting to develop, and have fun and see from, kids who have played before, and I don't know, it's just fun watching them interact is just fun.
Outstanding. Outstanding.
I was going to say, Coach, do you coach the JV, or is there somebody else that does?
Nope,
the JV?
it's me.
All right.
She does it all.
She does it all.
Coach Wenger does
I
it
am a
all.
one-man show there. It's fun to, I don't know, I don't feel as stressed sometimes with boys as girls, just because, like I said, we're a little more mental, and so just trying to go through some of those challenges with girls, whereas boys are, I don't know, I'm more afraid that they're going to come on the sideline and chest bump me after a good play or knock me over than I am anything else, so they're a little intimidating sometimes.
You shouldn't do that unless you win the state title.
I don't think I'm going to do it because I don't want to run a Churchill.
Yeah.
Or a Churchill is when we run up the stairs and run back down. It's like a whole thing.
But if you win a state title, that's it. I mean, that's the
I would
ultimate.
allow that
It's
then.
still,
but-
I think we'd still run.
No.
At least I would.
No.
Oh, I
I'm
think
just
I would.
joking.
You
I
win
would allow
state,
that.
that's the ultimate. It doesn't matter what happens.
No, if we win-
everybody should chest bump. Everybody.
You guys might have to do CPR. I might pass out if y'all go.
if we go to the state championship, I think she'll pass out.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know that I'll be.
Winning the state title is one thing. If we go to the state championship,
That's enough for me.
That's enough
yeah.
for her.
Now, one more question before we get you out here, because I'm sure you were going to be Buchanan and hit around. I'm sure.
I think I'm going to Preston Miller tonight.
Oh, okay, Preston Miller. There you go. That's fine. When they do the Final Fours and championship, is that all done in one day, kind of like the girls is too as well? So
Yep.
they do the semifinal and finals in one
Yep.
day then.
Yep.
So you're in the same boat as the girls, no different then.
No different. Nope.
Okay.
It's all that. A lot of that is very, very similar. The way we run
Okay.
tournaments and stuff like that, kind of the same setup. So easy for everyone to follow, I guess. That way it makes it.
Yep. Everybody's in Winchester. You
Yeah.
just stay there.
Yep.
You just stay put. All right. Good deal.
Yeah.
Tyler, you got anything else, buddy?
No, I mean, no, not really. But it's been really fun. Like literally, the reason why I've kind of known the game so because I've watched Western's women's team play play the game real well. I was going to ask y'all for one final question. Have y'all gotten to see WKU volleyball play? The girls team, the women's team, I should say, because the culture Travis Hudson's built, man. It's
Yeah.
phenomenal.
It's phenomenal. It's
So,
phenomenal.
We
Yes.
haven't got to go watch them play yet. However, Jessica Lucas does come in
Oh,
occasionally,
wow.
and
The
make
Jessica
an appearance.
The Jessica
helps
Lucas,
out.
yeah.
I did have a night. We're running something new this year. We're running a double libero. So I have 2 liberos in, which is something new that I had to learn as well. So because of coaching girls, I've got to know Travis. So called him up, asked him some questions because they've run it before at Western. And so I think it's good to have other opinions. I love
Yes,
to get other
yes.
people's thoughts. And I know they like to hear them too. I even said today, Jess said something and I said, have you heard that somewhere before? And they were like, oh yeah.
Yep.
Has Coach Hudson ever come to y'all's practices?
He has not come to practice. He did attend a lot of home games last year.
Okay.
And once, like the game before West Jessamine, maybe,
Southwestern.
Drew was, okay, Southwestern.
The
Drew was
Southwestern game,
home.
Travis was there. Drew was there.
Right, but for practice.
Oh, for practice.
When we had
Practices,
just, Drew
practices,
came
yeah.
and did some practice with us before the game. And
Okay.
just encourages them. I think it's so cool that he is playing at Ohio and Ohio State. Let me make
Not to
sure
mention
that's
the
sorry.
Ohio State.
the real Ohio State.
Buckeyes.
So that's
so
exciting.
we got Tyler Fernandez here from Sporting Times. Y'all should be asking him,
Y'all should
how
have
come
me.
Tyler come out and call some games on Sporting Times
I
for you
think that'd be
guys?
great. Honestly,
Yes, come out and do that.
I will try to convince my boss to do that because
I'll
I
get
think
you a
that'd be great.
schedule.
I think that'd be great. I'll have it on the website, Scoreboard
okay.
DT. I mean, but I'd be great if you get a paper copy. That'd be awesome.
I could do that for
I
you.
have one question, Tyler. Will it be videoed?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes,
so-
Sporting Times is video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
we
they'll
video.
come.
We video
Y'all
games.
are okay with maybe 10 people in the crowd, right?
I don't
Listen,
care.
Just
we'll
messing with you.
broadcast it.
Oh,
We'll let you
man.
know.
I'm just messing with
Man.
Dude, y'all need to get like promotion
Oh,
flyers.
we promote.
We're
Y'all
working
gotta-
on it.
You guys
That's
got to
what
get
the social
promotion
media is.
flyers,
We
man.
definitely promote. I
South
can say that.
Benchwarmers really doing its job over there on Instagram.
Hey, we do our job. It's just some people don't show up. It's okay.
So the first thing you got to do is you got to change that title. That's the first thing you got to do.
yeah,
right?
we gotta.
You got to change the
We
title.
gotta let people know.
Okay. But yeah, Sporting Times,
Like-
broadcasting South Warren volleyball would be great.
Benchwarmer doesn't sound intimidating. It's just,
I was like, I don't know about
it
that.
doesn't sound intimidating. It should be like, sword, like the sword or something. Like think of like something like based on like the Spartan identity. Like, cause that kind of reminds me of a stay the course. That reminds me of South Warren football.
Yes.
That's literally the South Warren football motto.
Motto,
Stay the course. Yeah.
We're not going to take theirs. We're going to find ours. We haven't
Yeah,
found it yet.
y'all can find it. I have faith in y'all that y'all can do it.
So one more question, then we'll get you out here. Like I said, you want to go to Preston Miller and hit some. I know about that.
They're
but,
going to bed.
Okay.
Funny thing is, we said last question the first time, and then we had like
did.
two more
We had
questions.
two more
for 'em.
yeah. So we had a late Spartan softball team in here, and they had a goal. What was going to happen? What they do for their coach if they won state, and they're talking about getting her a tattoo with the SW or the Spartan helmet with the swords behind it too as well. If y'all win state, are you going to make Coach Wenger get a tattoo with the SW or something like that, or the?
I think we'll treat her to ice cream. Yeah, no, we're not making something that permanent unless you wanted it.
I don't know that I would get the big SW,
Well,
but
it don't
I
have to
could
be big.
get.
It can be small.
All the
it
names,
don't have to be big.
all of our names on your back.
Oh my
no,
Lord,
no.
This is getting so much worse. No tattoos for us over here.
No, just the SW or the helmet.
the Spartan helmet.
The Spartan helmet. Just something small.
Spartan
Nothing
helmet
I
big.
would maybe
two
just get like
swords.
2026, the year that we did it or something.
Okay,
Like I would
alright,
get the
okay.
year that we.
Because that's a good motivation.
Years.
That's a good motivation. And then you can film it on your Instagram or TikTok.
Yeah,
or
then
whatever
you can put it
is.
on the South Benchwarmer
Yeah, we
page.
can.
on
It'll be great.
Warren Benchwarmers TikTok. There we go. Yeah, there we go.
Coach got a
Perfect.
tattoo.
Yeah. The championship tattoo.
The championship
That's
tattoo.
Tattoo. All right, awesome.
Me and Miss Reynolds, man.
Yeah.
Got to make it there first.
Gotta make it
Oh
there first.
man, come on, man.
Hey, what Kobe said.
The
Job's not done,
confidence was
right?
here.
job
Job's not finished.
Job's
Good
not
job.
finished.
Good job.
Job's not
yes.
finished, but you should be saying like we will get there, and we're gonna
Job's not finished. We got to stay the course.
yeah, stay the
South
course.
football, man.
All right, stay the course. Stay the course. All right, Coach Wenger, guys, thanks for stopping by and joining us. Really appreciate it and enlightening us on boys volleyball. I can't believe this is year 2. And like I said, I know about girls volleyball. I don't know nothing about boys volleyball. So
It's literally the same thing, but it's kind of the same format, like of kill, block, ace,
but
dig.
it's faster.
but it's a lot. But the
It's
pace is
faster.
different.
And
Yeah.
the net is much taller.
The net is taller,
It's
Yes,
7 feet
way
11
taller.
inches.
so that's way taller than the girls is.
Yes,
Girls
they're
is
7. Yeah, 7'4".
Wow. Yikes.
So it's a big difference. That's my favorite part about first day of open gym when I get newbies in and they're all, oh,
Why
is
isn't that?
this the height that you play on? Yes, it is.
That's a tall net.
It is.
Wow.
Usually they're like, PE isn't this high.
Right, because
No,
PE's
PE's never that high. Never that high.
No. So yeah, it's an adjustment, but I feel like once they get a feel for it, first couple open gyms, they don't usually struggle with it anymore.
All right. Sounds great.
Well, thank you guys.
Thank you all for
having
joining us. Thank you for joining us
Thank
here
y'all.
on the
It's awesome.
after party. It's so much fun. Tyler, thank you for filling in on the after party too as well for
Not
Cole.
a problem, man. It was a party actually here tonight. We got to talk
There's lots of
some
things.
boys volleyball. It was great.
Yeah. Thanks to Allen County Scottsville baseball and softball teams for joining us. South Warren volleyball boys team for joining us tonight too as well. I guess we got a plug. They got a new girls volleyball coach in Caleb Sheffield.
Yeah,
So-
they do.
So we got plug that too as well, and that happened recently too as well. So, wow, a great effort sports talk all around. Thank you all for joining us. Good luck this season.
Thank you. Thank y'all.
Maybe get you back on during the summer and talk about your championship season.
Awesome.
Right?
Thank you
Yes.
guys. Yes, we look
All
forward
right,
to it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
All right.
you.
Tyler, thanks for joining us tonight on Sports Talk,
That was
buddy.
great. Thank you. It was awesome.
We'll see you back here next week on Sports Talk, live here on Talk 104, 93 KCT.